I'm going to be doing a 24-hour readathon. I love doing these readathons. This is my third time doing it. I'm really excited for the books that I chose. I have this list of books that I want to read during summer. I love doing seasonal TBRs. I do also read some other books outside the TBRs, but I do love doing a TBR so I can put down all the books that I want to read soon. I'm really in the mood for a thriller mystery. I think I'm going to read Local Woman Missing by Mary Kubica, and then I'm currently reading two books. The first one is The Greatest Prophecies in History by the Spanish History Channel. I'm halfway through this book. I don't know if I'm going to include this book in this 24-hour readathon because when I read these books I like to take my time and not rush it. Maybe I will, just to kind of switch things up if I want to read a non-fiction. And then also on my Kindle I'm reading Punk 57 by Penelope Douglas. I feel like this book is very well loved in the romance genre. I'm trying to branch out and start reading genres that I usually don't read, and contemporary romance is one of them. I don't think that I've ever read a bully romance. This is a bully romance. I don't know if I've ever read one of those. I'm 80% to the book, so I do have a feeling that I'm going to be able to finish it. All the books I'm going to be reading for this readathon are on my Kindle. I just realized that. The classic that I chose for this readathon is The Secret Garden. I know I read the book when I was a kid, like the short version of the book. I do not remember anything about it, sadly, so I'm excited to be able to read it now as an adult and see if I like it or not. It's currently midnight and I'm going to continue reading Punk 57 by Penelope Douglas. According to my Kindle, I only have 2 hours left of the book, so I'm going to try to stay up and finish the book. We are currently in the climax of the book. Things are getting messy, things are being uncovered, so a lot of drama is going to happen, so let's see how it goes. So I just finished reading Punk 57 by Penelope Douglas. I'm going to give my full opinions and everything tomorrow when I'm more awake. It was an interesting book. Like, honestly, it's not the type of books that I read, so it was an experience to say the least. Right now I'm still in the mood to do some reading, so I'm going to read Local Woman Missing by Mary Kubica. Good morning everyone, it's currently past 8 a.m. I'm going to make some coffee. One of my favorite coffees by Nespresso is the vanilla eclair. Hi. Hi. I want to talk about Punk 57 by Penelope Douglas. I finished the book last night, as you saw, and there was a big plot twist. I wasn't expecting a plot twist, and that was a fun surprise. There were some scenes that made me feel really uncomfortable. I've said this before, but one of the main reasons why I don't really like, I guess, romance books, or why I don't really read them, I guess, is because I don't like smut or explicit or sex scenes. Like, I don't like reading about them. They make me really uncomfortable. That's one of the main reasons why I don't really read romance books, because nowadays pretty much all of them have those. This book obviously had a lot of smut, and I always try to skim through the smut, but at the same time I hate skipping parts in books. I just never know if there's going to be something crucial to read about. I enjoyed the book. I thought it was an entertaining read. I actually couldn't put the book down when I was reading it. If you're planning on reading Punk 57, just so you know, you have to go there with an open mind. You cannot go there expecting a feminist love story. It's a little problematic. The main characters, both of them, are pretty insufferable. The male character is an alpha male, and alpha males piss me off so much. And now I'm going to continue reading Local Woman Missing by Mary Kubica. The start of this book is shocking enough. I wasn't expecting the story to start this way. I don't want to give spoilers. With thrillers, I feel like the best way to read them is not knowing anything about them, because a lot of the times if you know some certain details, you just kind of figure out how the story is going to go. It's a little slow, but I don't mind slow because all the descriptions and all the storytelling is very interesting. So I'm really enjoying it. I'm really happy that I'm enjoying it. So far, the books I'm reading this 24-hour readathon are very entertaining and I'm having a lot of fun. Okay, so I'm going to continue drinking my coffee and I'm going to continue reading. I'm going to take my dog for a walk. I just quickly got dressed. Wait. Hi, so it's currently 11:55. It's almost noon, so that means we're halfway through this readathon. Right now I have to edit some photos that I took on Thursday. I'm a freelance fashion photographer. That's one of my jobs. I need to edit some of the photos of that photo shoot that I actually really enjoyed, because the person actually let me have creative direction for this photo shoot. So I'm not going to be able to read right now. I'm just going to listen to some music and edit the photos. I'm 32% into the book. I'm really liking it. Honestly, I'm really enjoying it. I'm not getting bored so far, because the story, usually with thrillers, sometimes I get bored because the beginning is a little slow, but with this book, we started strong from the very beginning. While I have lunch, I'm going to continue reading. I decided I'm going to go to the beach because I'm really in the mood to swim a little bit. So as you can see, I'm wearing a comfortable bikini so I can easily swim without worrying too much. I just took a shower and I'm feeling very relaxed and refreshed. I finished reading Local Woman Missing and I really liked the book. The thing with thrillers is that even if the entire development of the story is amazing, if the ending is not good, I will not like it. I think a lot of people can relate to this. But with this book, the development of the story, of the characters and the plot, it was really captivating in the sense that I could not stop reading. And the ending, I'm content with the ending. Like, it wasn't mind-blowing or anything, but it was a plot twist that I didn't see coming, so it was a fun surprise. I also started reading The Secret Garden, and so far I can tell that it's going to be a dreamy book. I'm only a few chapters in and I'm already liking it. I'm also going to continue reading a little bit of this book because the chapter that I'm in right now, I'm really intrigued with it. I'm reading so many amazing books today. I'm so happy about it. I'm almost done with The Secret Garden. I'm really liking the book. Books that follow kids are usually not my favorite ones, but for example with Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, I loved that book a lot, and the book followed a little girl. And with this book, the main characters are a boy and a girl, a little boy and a little girl, and I'm not mad about it. I'm really enjoying reading about them, so far no complaints with the book. I love how whimsical the descriptions of the garden are. I love gardens so much. So I'm going to sit here and finish the book while the sun is beaming on my face. I'm honestly so happy that all the books I read I've enjoyed. Punk 57 was obviously not a new favorite or anything like that, but it was an enjoyable book. Then Local Woman Missing, I really enjoyed the book. I love thrillers, and a good thriller is something so nice to read about. And then The Secret Garden as well, an amazing book. And then The Greatest Prophecies in History, absolutely love these books. They're so amazing. They're so easy to read. The chapter that I'm currently reading is about Leonardo da Vinci. This man, his mind, I'm so fucking impressed with his mind. It's just something so nice to read about. This man basically invented or discovered so many new things that we didn't discover again till hundreds of years later. He already did sketches and planned those things. People that have those kind of minds are always so interesting for me. Like, for example, Spencer Reid from Criminal Minds. I love that man so much. I just feel like his mind is so interesting and so beautiful in a way that I wish that character was actually real, so I could have conversations with him. Because whenever I find someone that also knows how to show his knowledge with others, I just love that. I love learning new things, and I love people that are able to tell me things, that want to talk about new things, talk about their things they know and the things that they are creating. If they're creating something, knowledge is such a valuable thing, and being intelligent is very sexy. Hi everyone, so I just had lunch and did my skincare routine, and I also finished reading The Secret Garden while I was having not lunch, dinner, just said lunch, dinner. It was such a cute book. For some reason it made me emotional, especially the ending. It made me really emotional, but in a good way, like emotional but in a good way. So I'm really glad I read it, and I know I'm going to sound like a broken record at this point, but I'm so happy about all the books I read today. I had a really good reading day. I know this was a very relaxed 24-hour readathon, but I just like doing them this way. If you watch my last two 24-hour readathons, they're also pretty chill as well. Maybe in the future I can do a very intense 24-hour readathon. Let me know if you want to see that. Right now I am going to continue reading this book till I fall asleep. I'm about to finish the Leonardo da Vinci chapter and start reading about Newton. The thing that I love about these books is how diverse the topics are. They have very different topics from very different countries, centuries as well, races. So I guess that's the end of the vlog. A little recap from today. I finished 3 books: Punk 57, Local Woman Missing, and The Secret Garden. I liked all of them. Punk 57 is a problematic book. It's not one of my new favorites, but I did have a great time reading it. It was a very entertaining read. Local Woman Missing, such a great thriller. I had a lot of fun reading it. And with The Secret Garden, that book made me feel very wholesome, and it made me feel very happy in the inside. I've been very lucky today. So yes, I'm going to continue reading this book until I'm very tired and I fall asleep. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting my channel. You're all very sweet with me. I hope you guys liked this video, and I will see you very soon. Thank you.
My name, it is Maria, a merchant's daughter fair, and I have left my parents.